Hi. Today I want to talk about moral science. You remember moral science? It was a subject taught to us when we were kids. Not very young. We were about I think fourth or fifth standard, and we had this subject. For a lot of people I know, this subject was more of practical knowledge. It would be done with the teacher talking to the kids, or it also could be sometimes with role playing or drama or some sort of play or skit inside the class. For us, it was a very boring lecture. Once a week, we'd have to read stories out of this book, which was called, lo and behold, Moral Science. It was, well, just for us to read. I think by the second or third year, there was nobody who really taught us. Teachers did not care. They wanted to use that time to help some of the slow kids in different subjects, or help them out because they didn't understand it the first time. And we would have to read these lessons. Now, for a lot of people I knew at that time, they wouldn't read those lessons. They wouldn't read anything out of that. But nerd that I was, even when I was that young, I read those lessons. And the reason I bring this up today is because what I read in those lessons have a deep impact on me to this day. Of course, it changed me. It made me more of a moral person, as people would put it. And I'm not joking. It really is serious. I mean, I try to be nice, I try to be just, I try to be honest, and I try to be faithful. Now, I use the word try in front of all those things is because nobody's perfect, and I try my best to be as good and moral as I can. But here's the flip side. The world is actually a jungle, and it's not funny. It's actually true. It is a jungle out there, and nobody really follows morals. Nobody really follows honesty. Nobody really follows being just. There's no justice. There's no right and wrong. There is always your way, and I think that is something that we weren't taught. I like to take back those years of reading moral science in that class, the last class of some Thursday or Wednesday, and I tell you, I have to stand up and say, what the hell? Why was I taught those things? For what? For whose benefit? For my benefit? For me being crippled and handicapped with this notion of morals? I mean, seriously. I'm taught every day that if I break the rules, I will get ahead. Of course, I'm not taught this. I have to learn it myself. But society and the world teaches me this day in, day out. If I'm just, I'll be happy, but I won't get ahead. If I am nice, honest, faithful, my God, none of those things really help, do they? Oh, sure, a lot of you people out there gonna give me the argument of people will like you. People will like me. Really? People will like me? Because I'm just, because I'm honest, because I'm nice? Unfortunately, that isn't true either. Look inside of all of you people. Do you look at another person who is honest, just, good, follows the morals as a good person? And I'm not only talking about people in the age group of 15 to 25. I mean you young folk. Okay, let's broaden the range to about 15 to 35. All of you folk are not looking for a person who's just, kind, and nice. It's not fun. Of course, we want that person to be just, nice, and honest to us. But when it comes to normally, we want him to break the rules. We want him to take that drive while he's drunk. We want him to go and buy porno. We want him to go and have alcohol. We want him to lie to his employer and take a day off. We want this to happen because that's fun. So don't give me this notion of because you're nice and just and happy and just honest, you're going to be liked. That isn't true either. So why was I defiled with this knowledge of being moral? And I came up upon this explanation. For all those suckers out there like me who took those lessons, read them, imbibed them, and lived them every day, are the suckers in life. Because we took this thing called morals and we made it our life. While the people who didn't got ahead. So basically it was a setup for us to lose. The people who read it will have to stay back. The people who don't will go ahead. Now, a lot of you out there will disagree with me, and I welcome your opinions. But the point is, nothing good came out of that. Nothing did. I blame a lot of things that happened to me for those morals, for being nice, for being just, for being honest. Well, let's go back a little bit. If I wasn't honest, I wouldn't be able to tell you all this, because this comes from the heart. To all you people out there who didn't take the morals lessons to heart, I got your number.